Welcome my dear students. In the last class we have learned some of the concept and we are moving to the next concept is correcting mistakes. Let us see how to correcting the mistakes in PageMaker. So in your PageMaker it provides two ways to correct mistakes or to reverse action you have taken. Okay, so it means it will provide you two ways to correct your mistakes or you can undo in a reverse action. Okay, let us see. Choose edit and go to undo or file revert. So here we are having two options. Is one is we in edit menu we have to choose an option called undo, or in file menu we have to choose an option called revert. So if you choose these options, then automatically we can correct the mistakes and we can correct the mistakes in our page makers. Okay, either file revert is also one type of a way to correct the mistakes. Let us see undoing changes and reverting publications. So whatever the changes we have done in our page maker, let us see we have to undo it. For this let me open the page maker first. Okay, let me open my page maker, Adobe PageMaker. Yes, we have opened our page maker and let me copy some information. uh, Let me copy this information. Okay, I have copied and I'm taking new. Okay, that's it. And here I am pasting. This content is paste. Let me go to edit whether undo is option is there. No. Now let me check whether undo option is working. No. Okay, so if I drag this and if I can add some text here, I can type, right? After typing this information, if I want to do the last action or correct the mistakes, I can go for an undo edit. So you can identify the here, or else I can go for file. In the file it is having revert option. So if I save as a revert to last saved version, it will come to the last saved version. So it means completely it will close as our application. Got it? Yes, let me paste our information and let me fit it within this scratch. And if you want to modify, then you have to select some of the text. Saint Mary's College Shirva. So likewise, so if you click the edit option, last operation undo edit will be do the last operation. If you say it as a revert in the file revert, automatically it will go for the last saved version. It means, please observe, I have not saved here. If I saved this content, if I save this content first, now let me check whatever the operation if I did. Okay, whatever the operation I am doing without going for edit undo, I am going for a revert option. If I go to the revert option, whatever the last saved we content, it will come there itself only. Okay, yes, now you have seen this. Okay, PageMaker remembers your last actions and lets you reverse it by choosing edit undo. You must however choose this command before performing any other actions, as this command only reverse your most recent. Yes, so if you are choosing this undo option means it will apply only for the these performance will be happens only for the recent actions. Okay, recent action will be undo, not for the entire actions. If you accidentally click anywhere on the paste board, you won't be able to undo your last actions. If you click anywhere else in the paste board, whatever the operation is done is not undo. Okay, yes. And now let us see creating a publication from scratch. How to develop a publication? When creating a publication from scratch, you make basic design decision in document setup dialog box, which opens automatically when you choose file new. For example, you can specify page size and the placement of a page margins. So it means if we start from the scratch, for example, if I choose the new option, then what happens, it will come the document setup dialog box. In the document dialog setup box, you have to specify your page and margins and everything you have to supposed to specify. Okay, specify option in the document page setup dialog box and then click OK. Whatever the specification you want to specify, So here the documentation setup is coming. You have to set your page size, dimensions, either it is a tall or wide. Tall or wide is nothing but tall is a portrait and wide is the landscape. And double sided means you can make it a two side and facing pages. Okay. So also you can specify the margins, inside margin and outside margin, whatever the documentation setup. So just now we have seen here, right? Here we are seeing the same concept, right? So whenever I choose the new option, it first asks for the documentation setup. In the documentation setup, you have to set whatever the requirement you have to want to specify. Okay, got it? Yes. So likewise, we are performing. Okay, and next, after that, to open a publication, if you save your publication, if you want to open that file, then how to open that file? So let me click OK. Already we have done one file save, right? Let me go to the open and choose the untitled page. Whatever we have saved in our document, that page will be there, and you just click the open button. The last saved file or whatever the file you can be able to open. Okay, yes. So select the publication you want to open, select the original or copy. When you select a template or a pagemaker 4.0 6.5 publication, pagemaker automatically selects a copy to open original of a template instead of clicking original. So here in the pagemaker 4.0 or 6.5 publications, here it is having a templates. Based on the templates also you can open a copy of a original, not as an original copy. Okay, so after opening that, you have to just click the OK button. And next, to open a template using the template palette, so here the template window is appearing. So if you want to open the template, you have to click on the template palette. Click the new icon on the toolbar to view the template palette. So please observe here, click the new icon on the toolbar to view the template palette. Choose a category from the category pop-up menu, and we have to pick up our category. Double click the template from which you want to create the document. Okay, and name and save the untitled publication if necessary. Let us try how to take the this template palette, where we have to go to click the new icon in the toolbar to view template. So it is a new, right? So here the template palette is there. This is the pictures, and here the categories are there. Got it? So here you are observing almost here the picture palette is there. You are seeing some of the palettes in this palette. If you want to save this, you just accounting, then you just click it and click the OK button, and it is asking for the libraries. If libraries are exist only, then it will load, otherwise it doesn't loads. Okay, got it? Yes. So that is one of our template palettes. Okay, so here the new, if you click the new, it will come as a new publications. Here the picture or palette is there, and we have to select appropriate pictures or template. Or in the toolbar, is there any toolbar? No, right? Got it? No template picture palette it is, and here it is not having. Okay, okay. Yes, new icon on the toolbar to view the template palettes. New icon. Whether new icon is there? No new icon is there. New in the sense here it is only this new file, right? It is a new icon. Here layout, no layout. Type, no, right? Got it? Yes. So we have to choose our appropriate templates. Here the picture templates are there in this picture template, or else if you click the new options, okay, it is coming. But if you just close the entire window and try to open once again Adobe Page Maker 7.0, at that time you are seeing this template. Please observe here the template, it is not a picture template. Here the templates are exist. So in this you can pick a style. For example, if I click this, it will be loaded. Okay, so this template has been loaded. Got it? So it is possible. Likewise, you can take these templates. Okay, so that is about the template in your publications. Okay, afterwards I can rename, or I can save as a copy of a template as my publications. To save a publication as a template, let us go for a file, save as, type a name for the template, select a template for the save as option and click OK. So already here we have taken, and I'm going here and click the option as a save as, and I'm clicking here the save as option, and I'm giving the template as a template. Here simply here save as type, I have to give it as a template. I'm giving it as an SMC. Okay, SMC. I can click the save. Now it is acting as an SMC template, not as a publication. Even though if it is a publication, it is a part of a template. Okay, next, to edit an existing template. If you want to edit an existing template, we have to choose file, open, select a template, click original and click open. If you don't click original, PageMaker opens a copy of the template, leaving the original intact. So already we have done this. Let me take new file, or open our file. Our untitled 2 file is there. Let me open now. Already we have done this publications. Now if I want to open my template, let me open, and here the SMC is there. Please observe, here it is showing as PMD, here it is showing as PMT. So PMT always stands for PageMaker template, PageMaker document. Okay, PageMaker document and PageMaker template. If I select my this one, here it is showing as a original or copy. So let me open as a original one. So sometimes this facility, if you save anything information, it will open a copy. Okay, yes. So likewise you can open your template. Next, afterwards you can save and save the template as a .pmd. So already I have shown here, if I click the save as a option, here it is showing .pmt. If you make as a publication, just choose as a publication, choose as a publication. Okay, in the save as type, if you click as a template, it will show save as .pmt. If you click as a publication, it will save as a publication. Right, now you can click, to open a file. You will identify the files. Here is a PMD stands for publication document, and PMT publication template. Okay, so it is acting as a template and it is a document. Got it? Yes. Okay, here it is showing whether it has to open as an original or copy. I have not modified. If I modified, it will show as a copy option. In this I can able to pick either original or copy. Okay, so that's it about these templates. Okay, while saving any PageMaker publication, automatically extension will be taken as .pmd. What is the PageMaker extension? PageMaker extension is .pmd. PMD stands for PageMaker document. PageMaker document. Okay, yes. So likewise it will be saved. And next, to specify save option preference. So sometimes we can also specify our preference. Okay, so to preference, then we have to go to the file and choose the preference and general. We'll select smaller or faster for the save option and then click OK. So if you save it as a smaller or faster, save option will be saved immediately. If you select a smaller, PageMaker will save your publication at the smallest size possible each time. So if I pick in the preference as a smaller, always it try to save with the smaller size, means it will consume less byte, less space. Okay, if you select file save as keyboard shortcut, let me try. Okay, to save a publication with a new name or in a different location. So if you want to save our publication with a different name or a different location, we can go by save as option. Okay, yes. So let me take here go to the file. Here preference is there. In the preference I am to take the general. In the general you have to specify faster or smaller. If I specify the smaller, just I'm clicking the OK option. Now I'm clicking the save option. I can able to identify this difference by opening the document, and here I can able to see the difference. Okay, so it is PMT means it is showing 233 KB, and PMD it is showing 112 KB. Got it? Yes, whether you are seeing the difference. So here it is a faster, that is why it is accessing as a 233 KB size, and it is a publication document, so it is consuming less memory, less size. Got it? Yes, so that is why we have to choose the preference. If you choose the preference, it is possible. And also you can save your file with a different location by using save as option with a different name and different location. After saving that, you can click the save as button. Okay, so for example this document is saved in our my document. If I click the save as option, and if I pick the location as document, so desktop, so in the desktop also it is having a copy. So let me say close it first. Let me check whether in our document or whether in our desktop it is having or not. Okay, yes, let me check. Show the desktop. Here the desktop, yes, our content as stored. So here you are seeing our SMC. If you observe here, we have not chosen any preference while saving option, so that is why it is consuming 172 KB, means it is a faster. Okay, so it has been saved as a publication, and it has been saved with renaming option of SMC. Okay, yes, so likewise you can, wherever your document wants, you can store it. Yes, and next let us see the setting of pages, page setup. So when you choose file new to begin a new publication, the document setup dialog box appears. When you click the new button, automatically document page setup will comes. In that we have to see some basic parameters such as publication, page size, orientation, margins, and a number of sites on which you print. To set up a new publications, let us see what is a new publication. Let us, we have to go to start page maker and then choose file new. Okay, so we have to go to the page maker and then choose file. In the file we have to choose new. Specify page size and page attributes in the document setup dialog box. So here we are setting all these information, right? Yes, so we have to choose the file new. Let me open whether my file is closed, right? Let me open Adobe PageMaker 7.0. When I try to open, a template will become, and I'm closing this template. Okay, and I'm choosing the new. When the choosing the new option, it is showing the document setup. In the setup you have to set, it is a A4 paper, and it is a tall, and in the inches, and the number of pages, double side, and everything. Okay, so if I set it, it will come as an A4. If I want to edit my document setup, just go to the document setup and you just adjust the layout and let it make as a double side, and it make it as a wide. If I click OK, you will see this orientation has changed to the white. Okay, yes, likewise you can set up the documentation setups. Okay, so select a standard page size from page size pop-up. So here we have to select, and also the dimension, it is specifying 42 inches, 1065 by 1065 mm. So here the document size, page size of also is there. It is started from 42 inches. 42 inches in the sense, here the 42 inches in the sense, please observe here. Here it is showing the inches 11 up to we can able to choose 42 inches size. Okay, so that much of possibility is there. If I click here tall, it is showing 8.268 into 11.6945. Suppose if I choose a large browser 600 into 450, large size, it will come large size of the web browsers size. Okay. And in the same sense, you can specify the dimension by 45 inches. Just click the 45 inches, continue. It is up to 42 only. Let us take 42. So up to 42 inches of a wide it will take it. Okay, so we have specified only one thing. You have to specify 42 into 42. So here it is x and height, uh, row and height will be possible. Okay, so likewise you can able to set up. I don't want to give that. So here also orientation is there, you can specify, and facing is also there, you can specify. And if you want to two sides, you can select the two side or double side, it is also possible. And also you can choose the appropriate printers and windows, and it is possible. And also you can set the margins by using new or document setup. In the document setup also you can specify as the margins. Okay, so here we have already seen, here let me open our for document. Okay, so let me close this. So here it is there, and if I want to open the margins, go to the document setup, and here margins are there. You can specify as per your requirement, okay, so that is also possible. Next, changing document setup options. You can plan it, you can change the document setup. It is up to you, up according to your requirement you can change the setups. Okay, here it is there, document active. Be sure that check adjust layout option in the document setup dialog box if you want pagemaker to reposition and resize the text, graphics and non-printing guides. So if you want to place a resize of your document, or resize of your images, resize of graphics, or non larger area, then you have to supposed to set all these things. Okay, when you change the starting number or number of pages in a publication by an odd number, left hand even numbered pages become right hand, or odd numbered pages and vice versa. So in the same sense you can also specify the page numbers. In the page numbers also you can specify, whenever you make odd numbers, then even number should be in the right and odd number should be in the left. Okay, so in the vice versa, if you make it as a double side, single sided pages, or vice versa, the element of left hand pages may be repositioned. Whatever the elements present, it will be repositioned. And also you can specify the printer resolution. So how to print, on what quality, it has to be print. So here printer resolution is there, approximately target output resolution, it is a printer resolution. Minimum 300 is required. If you want to give a further more clarity, you can take up to 600 or some 1270 output resolutions. Okay, so minimum 300 is required. If you give a 600 also, it is giving a shot. Okay, yes, that is the concept. And next, using master pages. So already we have explained about the master pages, I think so. No, yes, anyhow we will explain it in the next class. Hope you understand this concept. In this class we have learned about the document setup as well as the template setup, how to save the template, how to save the document, how to save the publications, and how to reduce the size of publications by specifying the faster or uh, smaller, right, in the preference option. Okay, and also we have learned according to undo option as well as revert option, undo as well as revert option. Hope you understand this concept. We will meet in the next class.